Prime factorization. Now, prime factorization is going to be really important for when we're working with fractions, dealing with simplifying fractions, and adding and subtracting them. And so that's why we're going to focus on this for a couple of lessons. Now, there's a few terms to understand. One of them is least common multiples. Now, a least common multiple for two or more numbers is the number that is a multiple of all the numbers. You can see this by writing down the multiples of a number and seeing the first time they match. For example, here we have 6 and 20. Now, 6 and 20, they are not multiples of each other. So what we do is we look and we see, okay, well, what's the first time they match up? Well, this is 6 times 1, this is 20 times 1. This is 6 times 2, 20 times 2, 6 times 3, 20 times 3, and so on. Times 4, times 5, times 6, times 7, times 8, times 9, times 10, times 11. Now, the first time they match up, you just go ahead and you say, well, here, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So the way I do this is I look and I see, well, this one's a smaller one, so I go up more. I have to make more multiples of this to match up with this one here. So 20 twice is 40, so, well, does it go up to 40? Is 40 a multiple? No, it's not. So I have to keep going. 42 is going to be the next multiple. So I go up to 60. And I see, well, is 60 a multiple? Well, yep, there it is. So that's going to be my answer for the least common multiple of those two numbers. Now, there will be more common multiples. For example, if we were to continue on with this, 6 times 20 is 120. And if you see 120 here, so that is a common multiple, but it's not the least common multiple. And that's what we're looking for in this case here. So if we do this, and I'm going to do this vertically this time, so find the least common multiple for each of these two pairs. So we just do 8, 20, 12, and I just, again, go ahead and go up until I pass the number that's over here. And so obviously, hey, check it out. We've got our least common multiple. Our least common multiple in this case is going to be 20. So it's the number that occurs first among them. Now this one here is a little bit different. Well, 10 and 20. So that's going to be, actually, the least common multiple is just going to be 20, because 20 is 1 times 20, 10 is 2 times 20. And so the first time that they match up is going to be on 20.